Now that I've seen all 8 Best Picture nominees, I figured that I'd go ahead and make a quick video ranking all 8 nominees for Best Picture, leading up to some deep dive videos I have in the can. And not because I got really sick and had to scrap most of my voiceover for my Zack Snyder's Justice League video. But before I reveal my ranking, here are my 2 Best Picture snubs to make it 10 nominees. Soul. This should have been a Best Picture nominee. This is Disney actually trying. There isn't a cynical bone in this film's body. Just because it is nominated for Best Animated Feature doesn't mean it should be disqualified for Best Picture. I loved the hell out of this film. This is such a life-affirming film. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. A scathing look at the music industry in the 1920s, this film has so many layers to it. Chadwick Boseman will definitely be the 3rd posthumous Oscar winner, and it will be well-deserved. So let's start with the film I least want to win Best Picture, but will more than likely win. Number 8, Nomadland. For me, this is the Green Book of this year. That Academy pandering film that is the textbook definition of just okay. Nomadland has some great filmmaking behind it, but as I stated in my Letterboxd review, it is very much in these trying times the movie. I was more invested with the actual nomads than I was Frances McDormand's character. It's a shame because I genuinely wanted to like this film. Number 7, Mank. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross need to win Best Original Score for this film, though they will probably take it for Soul, which is a win-win any way you slice it. That, and I just picked up the Soul score on vinyl. That being said, Mank is on the liked it, didn't love it side for me. I appreciate the 2:20-1 aspect ratio and the fact that David Fincher directed his late father's screenplay, but it's the annual Hooray for Hollywood entry of the Best Picture nominees. This is one of those films I should love, but don't because of Fincher's love of digital. It rings hollow to me. Number 6, The Trial of the Chicago 7. The Trial of the Chicago 7 is Aaron Sorkin at his absolute best. Give him a courtroom and all bets are off. Sacha Baron Cohen delivers his best performance today as revolutionary Abby Hoffman and uses actual footage mashed up to look real. However, Sorkin just had to be extra Sorkin-y at the end, doing 4 lines of cocaine and rattling off dead Vietnam soldiers. That was just too schmaltzy and trite for my taste. Number 5, Sound of Metal. Finally, heavy metal music gets its due with Academy voters. Sound of Metal has one of the best instances of sound design I have heard in a movie. Because of its brilliant sound design, you feel like you are in Rubin's shoes. Riz Ahmed gives a great performance as Rubin, though I really didn't care for the 3rd act. I was heavily invested in its 1st and 2nd acts. If you are a creative, you don't realize how important your hearing actually is. And that's what makes Sound of Metal a really good movie. If you haven't seen this film yet, fire this up on Amazon Prime. Number 4, The Father. Maybe it's recency bias here as I just watched this hours before recording this, but The Father is a fantastic look into the psychology of dementia and aging. Anthony Hopkins gives a top-tier performance as Anthony, a dementia-riddled man, alongside Olivia Colman's fantastic portrayal of his eldest daughter, who serves as a caretaker. Though it does feel like you are watching a play and not a movie, The Father is one of those great movies I will probably never watch again. Speaking of great movies I will probably never watch again, Number 3, Judas and the Black Messiah. Yes, I too find it really shitty that the titular characters are both nominated for Best Supporting Actor. That being said, I am rooting for either Daniel Kaluuya or Lakeith Stanfield to win. Judas and the Black Messiah is a powerful film that is increasingly relevant to what's going on right now. You feel for both Fred Hampton and Bill O'Neill as they have to do what they have to do. By combining both a biopic and a Departed-style crime drama, Judas and the Black Messiah had me on the edge of my seat until the tragic ending of this film. It's so good, it's ingrained into my skull. And another awkward transition, speaking of films ingrained into my skull, Number 2, Promising Young Woman. Because Disney really wants to put from Academy Award-winning director Chloe Zhao in front of the Eternals trailer, she is going to win the Oscar. But personally, I feel Emerald Fennell deserves it more. Fennell delivers a Jordan Peele-level grand slam of a feature film debut, combining revenge movie tropes, comedy, and phenomenal uses of color. Carey Mulligan gives her best performance in a film since Drive, and I really hope she takes Best Actress for this. She also incorporates comedic actors in this film to great success. With the announcement of her writing and directing a Zatanna movie, Emerald Fennell has my undivided attention. Promising Young Woman is funny, shocking, intense, and beautiful. And the film I want to take Best Picture this year is Minari. Man, Minari is such a wonderful yet bittersweet film. I want this to take Best Picture so badly because I personally feel like Jacob. In creating a YouTube channel, I feel like I am trying to grow vegetables on shitty land. Minari is a film that is so good, I'm surprised there isn't any fuck Minari think pieces yet. Stephen Ewan proves that he's more than Glenn from The Walking Dead as Jacob, a man who buys up acreage and a trailer in Arkansas to plant Korean vegetables. Will Patton is fantastic as the man who helps Jacob on his journey. Ye Jun-jung is going to take the Best Supporting Actress Oscar, and it will be well deserved. It's also the best Mountain Dew commercial ever created. I'm a sucker for genuinely wonderful films like this. This will definitely be on the favorite films list this year. I love the hell out of Minari. Please see this movie. It's such a wonderful film. I mean, surely I'm not going to see an idiotic take from a so-called conservative. Are you shitting me right now? A film about legal Korean immigrants trying to pull themselves up by their bootstraps to try to make their lives better is a shitty film to you? If this had Dean Cain and Gina Carano and Yellowface, you'd be praising this as a masterpiece. Fuck off, Armand White. And there you have it. That is my formal ranking of the Best Picture nominees. What's your ranking of the Best Picture nominees? That being said, be sure to like, comment, share, spread the word on New Realms Media. Follow me on all my socials at New Realms Media. And until then, I'm going to be getting to know Zack Snyder a little bit more.